Hello, welcome to Soul Fuel Yoga with Jillian. This practice today is for if you have a heavy heart, if you're feeling stuck or anxious or depressed, and you just want to move through that energy. This is a short practice designed to help you move through that. So together we'll close our eyes gently, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Start to become aware of your breath. And we'll take the right hand to the belly, the left hand to the heart. And feel the beating of your heart underneath your left hand. And feel whatever you feel in your belly, whether that's a pulsation, which we sometimes feel when our body's digesting, or maybe you do feel the breath in your belly. See if you can deepen it and take a fuller inhale, expanding the belly out. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, fill your belly with air. Exhale through the mouth, letting go of that stuck energy inside. Again, inhale, deepen the breath. Exhale with any noise, any sighs out through the mouth. And come back to a breath in and out through the nose with the mouth closed. And identify what it is you're feeling without any judgment. There's nothing that you should be doing. This is exactly where you need to be. And you showed up. So let's keep our eyes closed throughout the practice if you can. That helps you to go inside, to keep your attention in the body. Let's place our hands down in the lap. Squeeze the shoulder blades up tight to the ears. And as you exhale through the mouth, let them drop. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, the shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We'll hold for 3, 2, squeezing, holding, 1, letting go. You might have felt like a big weight just dropped off your shoulder. Let's squeeze up again. Inhaling, holding on, gripping, tensing, tight. You could even squeeze up your face. And 1, 2, 3. Relax. Let it go. And come to a normal breath in and out through the nose and notice how your body feels, especially the shoulder area, now that we've released some of that tension. And let's drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. And gently breathing into the left side of the neck. Bringing it back up through center. Left ear drops down to the left shoulder. Breathing into the right side of the neck. Shoulders stay relaxed. Each exhale brings them down. And as you inhale next, your head comes back up through center. Chin tucks towards the chest. Breathing into the back of the neck. Inhaling to lift your chin, open up through your throat. Tuck your chin back down to your chest. And bring your head back up in line with your spine. Noticing how the body feels. We'll take the hands to the knees. And as you inhale, arch your back so your chest comes forward between your arms. And as you exhale, round. So pulling the belly button in towards the spine, your head comes down, fully relaxed, using your arms as leverage here. Spending a few breaths in this position, breathing into the back of the body. Inhale, drawing the heart and the chest forward, opening through the chin, arching as much as feels good to you. And then tucking the chin, rounding back. You can always find some movement here through the upper back if that feels good. And coming back through center. Keep your hands on your knees, rolling your shoulders back and down. We're going to do a Sufi grind. So this is when you bring your chest forward. You're circling it forward as you arch your back. And as you round back, you're tucking your chin into your chest. And you're making a circular movement. And I like to involve my head and my neck here. It helps me to work through some of the kinks and the crinkliness in my neck. But the main objective here, if there is an objective, is to keep the focus inside and to really let go of how this shape looks or how this pose looks. Because it's really not about, it's more of a movement than a pose, and it's not about how it looks. So especially if you're practicing at home, in the comfort of your own home, just let this be what it is. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to look like anything. It is what feels good to you right now. And it's whatever movement you find healing, whatever movement you find feels good in your body. Notice if you want to go fast, you go fast. And if you want to slow it down and really tune in and to pause where you feel the stretch, go ahead and do that. And the next time your chest comes forward, we will sweep it in the opposite direction. And so let your breath fuel this movement. You can think of it like a coffee grinder. You're circling around your center. You're starting to get some of that Kundalini energy moving. So this is your creative, your life force energy. And if you've been feeling low, this is usually activating this energy helps. It helps to bring some of that life force back up, invigorate the body a little bit more. But again, let's not focus on any objective. Let's just focus on what is happening currently in the body and what we're feeling currently. Inhaling, sweeping forward. Exhaling around and back. And let's slowly come back. It's like we're parking. Come back to center. Straighten your spine, tuck your tailbone. And we'll transition now onto hands and knees. So we'll come into cat-cow. So hands come underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale to pull your belly button into your spine, rounding back. Inhale to arch your spine, look up. Exhale to pull your belly button into your spine. And from here, we'll just start going right into that intuitive movement. So eyes are closed. If it feels good to circle out your neck, you can do that. If it feels good to move your hips, go ahead and do that too. Use your breath to fuel this movement. Give yourself permission to move however feels good right now. And let's all come and meet into child's pose. So hips come back, forehead comes down, gently rests upon the mat. And we draw breath into our lower back. Feel free to exhale through the mouth. So if you want an even more passive child's pose, you can feel free to take your arms back like this, behind your body with the palms facing upwards. And continue to breathe into the back of the body, focusing on the lower back. So throughout this practice, if it ever helps you feel good to exhale through the mouth, go ahead and do that. I find that to be really cathartic. I use it when I really need to let go of something that's weighing on me or any pent up stagnant energy. I find that the exhale through the mouth really helps me to release that. And let's take our arms back out and we'll come up tucking the toes. So feet come flat against the mat, come to a forward fold. Find a good little bounce from in the knees and shake out your head, shake out your arms, shaking through your fingers. You can even stick out your tongue. Love a good lion's breath here and there. Again, moving from side to side, moving however feels good. And coming back through center, pressing into the feet, slowly ragdoll, roll yourself up to a standing position, but no rush to get to the top. Enjoy the way up, enjoy the journey. There is no destination in this practice. Shoulder blades roll back when we arrive. So you can come to the top of your mat. I'm just going to face the camera with my palms facing up. Head is reaching up high. Shoulder blades are relaxed down and back. Inhale to sweep your arms up, taking a slight back bend if that feels good. And exhale, hands come down to your heart. Arms are loose at your side. Shake out your fingers. Shake out your arms. See, just feel how it feels to stand up, to move freely. And we will keep our hips facing forward. Arms are still loose at the sides. We will swing the arms to the left, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth to the right. Inhale. Inhale left. Exhale right. And again, close your eyes. And I'm outside, so I have the actual wind to help me feel like, really just feel into this windmill pose. One more time. And slow it down. Arms will just gently stop. We won't stop abruptly. Just let them stop on their own. And we will take it to the opposite side. So as we inhale, arms swing to the right. Exhale to the left. Last one. And slow it down. Coming back through center. And keeping your feet under your hips. Well, let's take a little moment to just come back after that. Sometimes that can have you feeling a little lightheaded. So we'll recenter by sweeping our arms down. Hands come together overhead. Hands come back to our heart. And let's recenter here. Taking a few deep breaths into the heart. Okay, now we will bring our hands down, come to the back of your mat, fold forward. So letting the whole body just collapse forward, head comes down, revisiting that forward fold. Walk the hands out into a plank, belly pulls in, and then drop the knees, lower yourself down. And chest comes against the mat, and forearms come in front of you for Sphinx pose. So your toes are not tucked under, they're relaxed
And we lift the heart, lift the head, stretching through the throat, but keeping the shoulders relaxed. We don't want them up by the ears.
We'll bring the chin down and let the head hang. Breathing into the back of the neck. And inhale to lift
The throat, stretch through the vocal cords, the front of the neck.
and bring your chin back down to your chest. Breathing into the back of the neck. And your head comes back up through center.
And then just look forward here. Taking a few deep breaths into the back. And take your elbows out to the side. Lower your chest down.
And let your forehead relax on the mat here. Breathe into the back side of the body. Exhaling through your mouth, letting your body sink down deeper. And now we'll roll onto our backs. Palms can face up. Feet are out as wide. Legs are out as wide as you need them to be. Feel free to take up space in this pose. And breathe deeply into the body. Exhaling through the mouth. And if you would like, feel free to pause the video here and stay in Shavasana longer. But since this is a shorter practice, we will all start to come back to the bodies by wiggling the fingers, stretching, pointing and flexing through the toes, drawing the arms up overhead, coming into a fetal position. Let's just take a moment here to appreciate this position. So you can tuck the knees in maybe a little bit tighter and reconnect with this feeling of being a fetus, being a small baby with no worries, just kind of floating, being pure presence. It's where we all came from. We all came from a place of pure presence. So let's reconnect back to that. We're all capable of it. It's in our DNA. Let's feel this feeling of safety, of being nurtured and cared for. Being cared for and nurtured by ourselves. Maybe hug your knees in a little bit tighter. Curl up a little bit smaller, however it feels good. Ooh, you can keep your arms supporting your head as a pillow if that feels good. And just enjoy this. Now let's slowly release, keeping the eyes closed. will push ourselves back up to a seated position, crossing the legs and taking our left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Breathing deep into the belly, filling your body with breath, fueling your vital organs with the oxygen that it needs. And let's just reflect back on the breath and how we don't have to think about it. We just breathe. Sometimes I like to think about it as we are being breathed by life itself. And then how our heart just goes on pumping without us having to try or to think about it. Our heart looks out for us. Our whole body is wise. We are wise and intelligent beings. And just reflect back on how you feel. Hopefully you feel some more lightness in your body. And let's take a final inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And draw the hands together at your heart. And we'll close the practice with an Om. So inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale through your nose to prepare for the Om. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoy this practice and that you feel a little bit better, a little bit lighter. And please share this video, like, comment, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And I hope to see you again soon.